Okay, so September is officially here. It is the 5th of September and I just love it. Even though it is gloomy, it seems like there's a lot of rain clouds everywhere and the weather is constantly changing. Actually, it's not that changing, it's just cloudy or rainy. The missus keeps constantly complaining about the weather, that it's always raining, but I actually love it. I love the rain. I've said it before, it's calming. And September and fall, autumn, what you want to call it, is actually a nice time of year. Now, September itself is actually a pretty awesome month of the year, and I'm just gonna explain why in a second. But there's a package waiting for me yet again, so I gotta go get that. Actually, from the inside it looked like it wasn't raining, but it is raining, still raining. I mean, look at it. The car is wet, the roof is making a dropping sound. Now I know some of you would really love to see me ride the bike and love to see the bike because of its colors and everything like that, but well, you know, the weather, it is what it is. So no, I'm not gonna ride the bike today. Okay, so what I got for myself this time was this right here. Whoa, the quick release plate. I guess it's the quick release plate that is attachable onto your backpack, as you can see. I don't know why I'm explaining this, but I felt like it was an essential thing when you're carrying around two cameras. I'm still carrying around two cameras, even though the X-Ace2S is gonna be going to maintenance later on, but right now I'm still carrying two, and I wanted to test it out, how it feels like to use this thing right here. So let's test it out. Now the rain is a bit of a bummer. Even though I like it, it kind of screws up my plans because I was kind of thinking of doing some photography today, but I don't want my gear to get wet and I don't have an umbrella or any weather protective gear with me, so that's kind of a bummer. But yeah, I'm here actually testing something else out than this backpack accessible quick plate. I'm actually testing out the Mantis Pro right now. Okay, there's some sirens. I hope that doesn't distract you from hearing me. Let's just wait out a little if they calm down. Now the quick plate on the backpack is great, but other manufacturers, other things use quick plates too, and Mantis Pod Pro is one of them too. Now you gotta put quick plate right over here. Just gonna snap it off. And what I'm gonna do is snap it on to my backpack. Like that. And there you have it. There you go. It's on the backpack. Firm and steady. It's on the backpack. I can now do vlogs and stuff with, okay, maybe I'm just gonna take it out. Now I can get a different kind of view, just putting the camera hanging there when I don't want to film people, etc. I could just put it there, but you can still hear the audio and look at my feet or the ground, whatever. But still, it's kind of a bonus. For example, in airports, this is actually pretty good. But yeah, it's really switchable, really easy just to switch places with cameras and stuff. Wish they'd do something like that with the mic or something. I don't know. They got wireless mics actually now. Maybe I could buy one of those. Maybe it'll keep my mic jack safe. Yeah, I'm just standing here trying to figure out what to do next. The rain is kind of a big bummer. Can't really go and take photos with this kind of weather. My gear's gonna get all busted up. Well, sometimes the vlogs are just about, you know, missteps, mishappenings that just, or what's the word? Successes and missteps. No, it's not missteps is like an accident or something. What's the word? Comment down below. Tell me what's the word. By the way, for your information, everything is a lie. Everything is a mirage. I got an empty backpack. All I had was the camera with me there because, well, I don't need extra equipment just weighing me down when I'm trying to test the freaking plate. But yeah, I'm just gonna drink my coffee before it gets cold because I have a bad habit of getting my coffee cold. Now, some things in life just don't go as you want them to, but that doesn't mean it has to be a letdown of sorts. You know, if you start to think that everything's wrong, you're just gonna, you know, bottle up these emotions and you're gonna be just angry and anxious and stuff like that. So you just gotta think out of the box sometimes. And that's how the way, that's the way things go. That's how things go. Today is actually a meaningful day to me. I did a short cinematic that is pretty personal to me. It's called Straightforward, I Wanna Be a YouTuber. If you haven't seen that, go check that out now because, you know, it's personal. Why wouldn't you wanna see something that's personal? Just kidding, just kidding. And another place to put this down for a while, just to give me some light. That is looking kind of ominous. Sometimes I really want to put this camera down here onto the cat's sleeping beds and stuff because you got the perfect light, but that hallway down there is looking really ominous and sometimes gives me the feeling that something's just gonna pop up behind me if I move a little. So no, definitely not here. I've been here already. Boom. Okay, this is too colorful. Way too. Let's take that off for a while. Okay, this is dark and colorful. Really colorful because this is what my studio background looks like. The studio is actually a pretty big mess, but let's do it here. No, there's no light. I have no lights. No lights over here. God damn it. Okay, I got one more place and one more place where I'm gonna put this. Hopefully it's not gonna be too light. Here to the corner, some light over here. Yep, that's perfectly fine. Let's put it to 2.8. That's pretty dark. That's looking actually kind of good. Kind of good. But yeah, I totally forgot the first reason why I started making this video when I got to the harbor, and that was September and fall, why they are beautiful times. Well, of course, you know, generally fall and autumn is beautiful because the colors change. It's like its own preset to your photos, to your videos. It's just beautiful and awesome. But the second thing is there are all sorts of events. Like on September, today, while you're watching this, I've recorded this 2 days prior, but today, on Thursday the 7th, there's the Apple event. You're gonna see a whole lot of different, or new, not different, probably not different, but new iPhones, iPads, iMacs probably, stuff like that. And then there's, of course, the Fuji Summit. You're gonna see new cameras. There's not gonna be a new X100. I'm gonna put my head under an axe just to say that, because there is not gonna be a new X100. It's more likely gonna be a GFX camera or something like that. And then later on the month, actually I think it was on the same day as the Fuji Summit, a little bit brighter, it just seems to get darker and darker. I think it was on the same day as the Fuji Summit. There's Tokyo Game Show, if you're into gaming and stuff like that. I'm not gonna go through games here anymore. At one point I really wanted to do photo modes and games and stuff, but I think that just went too far away from the creative process that I'm trying to do here, so I kind of quit that. But yeah, you got Fuji Summit, you got the Apple event, and you're gonna get a load of stuff. And I'm gonna go through both of them. I'm gonna talk about the Apple event. I'm gonna talk about the new phones, new pads, probably not the pads, but the new phones especially. And then the Fuji Summit. If you wanna know more, if you don't have the time to check out the Summit or the Apple event, you can always just subscribe to my channel and I will be going through the parts that interest me the most. So remember to like, subscribe, hit the bell icon, and I'll be seeing you in the next one, because this is the end of the video. I'm just gonna spend the rest of the day watching a movie or 3 or playing video games or something. And I'm pretty hungry, but I gotta wait that the missus is coming home to make food or order food. Probably order, because the Fridge is looking pretty empty. And instead of going to a shop or shopping for food and groceries, I decided to make this video. So that's it. See you later.